It's boring, isn't it? Have you ever written a character just to kill them off for motivation? Well, I did. His name is Mark Stevenson, and he was supposed to die.
Yeah? Well, maybe we can get a place around here.
Mark Stevenson was the generic boyfriend, loyal, charming, but ultimately disposable. He was the romantic support for our hero, one who'd get taken out by the shadowy government agency named the NDCI. And his death? Well, that was supposed to be the spark that pushed Katie to go full-on anti-hero. He was a catalyst, not a character. I finished the script. It was settled and all wrapped up nicely. Katie Griffins fell in love and escaped her shadow with the help of Mark. The agency kills him and Katie goes haywire. She then, leaving the frame, learned the lessons from Mark and is now on a new path. It all just felt too basic. So I decided to steer from my original plan. I wanted to test something out. What if Katie was truly alone within this situation? What if she really had no one else in her corner? And with that, Mark kept showing up. I began to think about his background, his beginnings, his wants and needs, but mainly his intentions. Was his actions of a kind, loving boyfriend simply just that? Or was there something more? And then it hit me. What if Mark wasn't who he said he was? What if Mark Stevenson was a lie? And just like that, a new character emerged. Mark Stevenson became Jason Barrett, a former undercover agent for the same government agency that was hunting down Katie. Only now, he's gone rogue and he's living under a false identity, Mark Stevenson. And on the surface, he's not with Katie for the sake of love. He's with her to get to someone else.
Where is he?
Her ex-boyfriend, Adam Bowman.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Are we really doing this?
We are?
Huh?
Ready?
Mark?
There's no time left. Not anymore. You haven't been truthful with me, Laura.
What do you mean?
You already know.
Look, I don't think this is the right time.
Enough! Your name isn't Laura Fox. It's Katie Griffins. You've been on the run from the National Department of Cosmic Intervention.
Who are you?
Not who you thought.
There's a lot of differences between Mark and Jason, but there's also a lot of similarities. And, you know, they're the same person, obviously. But one was born out of the other. You know, you couldn't have Mark without Jason. But Jason can stand alone without Mark. But you know what? I feel like Mark is what Jason would have been had he not had all that training from when he was so young. And I think it shaped who Jason became. Had there not been all that training, Mark would have just been some guy. He would have found some girl. He would have been making eggs in some beach house somewhere. But, you know, he took a different path and it shaped his future.
Now, instead of being a victim of the plot, Jason Barrett is the plot. He's the engine that drives everything forward. And he's not just Katie's boyfriend. He's her handler, her shadow, her threat.
You said, is there anything I can do to help you out, like get you more into the character? And I remember saying to you, can you write like an inner monologue that he has? And that won't be in the script, just for like me. And you did. And it was really profound. You know, it was him looking at the destruction that Adam had caused and him seeing families like destroyed because of it. And Jason was ripped apart. You know, he was truly moved and he hated it. He hated seeing what this person has done to the world that he loves. And it went against every bit of nature that he has. And that's what I think was the determining factor that made him decide to become Mark and escape away from the Department of Cosmic Intervention. You know, it made him want to go rogue and take matters into his own hands. And thus Mark was born.
He left the NDCI because he saw what they did to people like Katie. People with secrets buried so deep that they forget about themselves. And he knows more about her than she knows about herself. But he's also hiding his own scars. And why is he using Katie to get to Adam Bowman? Because Adam isn't just her ex. Adam is something else. A monster the NDCI raised. A threat that even Jason couldn't stop when he was inside the system. So now, he's trying to stop it from the outside, with Katie as his only link. It made the whole story better. Instead of a simple revenge plot, we now have a tangled web of lies, trust, and betrayal. Katie's not just mourning a dead lover, she's questioning whether the man she loves is even real.
Why do you choose to be with me?
Oh no, not these questions.
No, you could be with any woman, but you choose to be with someone who barely gives you the time of day. So, why?
Well, it's pretty messed up. You won't tell me the time.
No, I'm being serious, Mark.
I'm with you because of who you are. You're very interesting, mysterious, sweet, and you make me want to do good things for you and the world. Really. I know it sounds cheesy, but it's true.
He says, you make me want to do good things for you and the world. And I think him saying, it's all, he believes it, it's true. When he says that, he means it. And he says, I want to do good things for you. That's Mark speaking. He loves her, as he didn't plan to, he didn't want to. He was trying to do a mission, trying to find a really non-sentimental way in. And then he says, and like, want to do good things for you and the world. The world part, I think, is Jason speaking. Mark doesn't give a f the world. I'm sorry, I don't know if I can curse. Mark doesn't give a shit about the world, you know, but Jason does.
So Jason is walking the line between protector and manipulator. And Adam, he's not just some crazy ex. He's the ghost of Katie's past and Jason's biggest failure. What started out as a basic revenge thriller turned into a psychological spy mystery with a love story buried into layers of deception. So yeah, maybe don't kill your boyfriend characters too early. He might have more to say than you think. Sometimes the most disposable characters are the ones that link the entire story. Thank you.